Here is what I think people should do if they want to be Chad and based. Get into a reasonable state of fitness. Maintain good hygiene. Speak to people you are romantically interested in, because this can be for men or women or whatever it is you want to call yourself. Don't care. Speak to people you're romantically interested in. Don't be weird. Raise a family. If that's something you're interested in, that would be pretty based. How do you do, fellow ATF informants? Today we are talking about how the Cali Bois, as they referred to it as, were arrested, and we're going to kind of talk about some of the things in the movement of booger boys. I don't really want to say the word too early in the video because then YouTube does some crazy things. So we're going to be talking about how these certain groups of people who were known for wearing Hawaiian shirts and talking about anarcho-capitalist societies and whatnot, got arrested doing some illegal things. We're going to discuss where they went wrong and maybe what you can learn from it. And I think there's just a little bit of humor in this situation. Even if you don't agree with the laws that they were charged with, it's still a bit of a crazy situation. I just felt like I had to talk about it. Before we do, though, I do want to say thank you to Sonoran Desert Institute for supporting this channel. I got some friends that have gone through it. If you're looking for a way to learn more about guns and gunsmithing, SDI, not TI, SDI is the place for you. I highly recommend checking them out. Seems like a cool little thing to get going, get learning, and if you're interested in it, link in the description. So, today I'm going to be reading a thread on Twitter from Seamus Hughes, and it's just a bit of a doozy. He kind of broke down what was going on in these court documents. I will have all of this stuff linked down in the description so you can read it for yourself, but if you just want to hear me talk about it, here we are. So, the scoop. The FBI arrested Matthew Chen for possession of an unregistered weapon. He was part of something called the Cali Bois, a California chapter of boogaloo adherents. Let's talk about the boogaloo movement and use this case as an interesting window into it. The FBI starts his affidavit with the standard language about the boogaloo ideology. Then it veers a bit. This is the first time we have seen the feds say that the 2019 Dallas courthouse shoot was by Brian Clyde as a boogaloo. It's weird hearing people call an individual a boogaloo. It just seems weird, mostly because it's a weird word, but I think what they have referred to themselves as are boog boys or boogaloo boys. Again, a lot of the people that self-identify as this are cringe people. Now, there's an explanation of what the Cali Bois are. The local California chapter of the Boogaloo movement maintains active chapters in the greater LA, San Francisco, Sacramento, and greater San Diego. The FBI had an undercover agent in the chapter. Okay, now, you remember a few weeks ago, we got to kind of clarify something. I am not a Fed, okay? Get this through your head. Now, there was some confusion because, let me show you why. This photo of a rally, can't remember where it was exactly, surfaced on the internet where you see a few people in that video or in that photo, and these people are fit, tall, clean shaven, they look well groomed, and a lot of people said, that looks like Reno. And it was a funny joke. I even, on my Instagram account that was deleted, posted a photo of myself with my face photoshopped onto one of those people. Then people thought that I was actually a Fed because I'm in reasonably decent shape. Thank you to the support of Merrick Health and all the other links down in the description for that. But I'm in reasonably good shape, and I don't look like I smell bad. So, if you are looking to spot a Fed in your midst, if you're having a secret boogaloo meeting, maybe make sure that you only accept people that smell bad and look out of shape. I don't know, but it seems like every time we have discussions about these sorts of meetings and groups where people discuss like, are you in the Threepers or are you in the whatever it is, they always have so many undercover agents in it where it's almost a harder game to play of like spot the real person versus spot the Fed, because the Feds are probably everywhere. Multiple people came to this chapter meeting. The Feds were there too, including an undercover and an informant. PowerPoints were allegedly shown on how to avoid illegal gun charges, including one by our Threads protagonist, Matthew Chen. One of his videos allegedly said, "Everything you are not supposed to know about suppressors. Silencers were present at the chapter meeting and then sold." Stop showing people you don't know very well videos and photos of you doing illegal things. Is that too spicy? Is that too crazy of a take? Stop showing people you doing illegal things when you've never met these people. Okay? This would be like me making a video discussing, okay, here's what you can do in California, and then me intentionally assembling an assault weapon in the state of California and then posting that to the internet to 160,000 people. There's certain things where it's just not smart to do. I'm not saying do or don't do or follow or don't follow any laws. That's not up for me to decide for what you to do. That's up to you on your own. But, and this is a big but, I don't think that you should show random people you committing felonies if you don't want to go to jail or don't want to attract attention to yourself. Okay? In the Cali Bois chat, Chen allegedly said that he purchased multiple auto sears and would do nighttime shooting and then sell. The FBI undercover bought them. It's so ridiculous. It almost, like, you couldn't make this shit up. I don't believe that this can be made up. It has to be real. I mean, it's in court documents, but it has to be real. Chen also showed the FBI undercover videos of him shooting in the desert. Chen was arrested on January 28th. The judge ordered detention due to his conduct in relation to a violent extremist group. Now, there's a lot of people discussing down in the comments below talking about how, the right-wing extremism is the biggest threat to America, and, it's the biggest terrorist organization. Yeah, I remember when right-wing organizations took over entire cities. Chaz, Chop, that ring a bell? Yeah, that was all the right-wing extremism, I'm sure. Anyways, not to get too political, Boogaloo Boys as a movement are full of cringe LARPers. They're full of very weird people that only exist on the internet, chronically online, never been outside, incels. That's pretty unfortunate because there are a lot of people that do hold similar beliefs that aren't cringe edgelords. Here is what I think people should do if they want to be Chad and based, okay? Get into a reasonable state of fitness. Maintain good hygiene. Speak to people you are romantically interested in, because this can be for men or women or whatever it is you want to call yourself. Don't care. Speak to people you're romantically interested in. Don't be weird. Raise a family. If that's something you're interested in, that would be pretty based. Okay? You guys know the drill. Have fun, be safe, stay dangerous. Peace.